Darlene here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Shed Wars. We are a gardening community teaching the world how to garden. So I hope you enjoy today's video. Are you ready? Let's go. Greetings, Darlene here. For today's Shed War video, I'm going to be talking about planting seeds to prepare for a fall garden. This is not something I've done much of in the past, but I'm going to attempt doing it. And hopefully I have some success at doing it. We shall find out, shan't we? So I will talk you through the process of what I'm going to be doing. Most of what I'm going to show you today, I will be doing inside my house. My weather is great today. It's overcast. We actually did have some rain this morning. And I poked my nose out on the porch for a brief moment. We are very late in the season and I still don't have tomatoes or cucumbers or summer squash or anything. It's just, it went from being too cold and wet to being too hot. Just boom! And that's how it is sometimes. So I'm trying my luck at a fall garden. Well, maybe even a winter garden if I end up protecting them so that they will be okay all year long. So let's get going. Let me show you what I'm going to do. First, I'm revitalizing some old soil that came out of some dried up pots. I poured water in there. I may need to put some more. We'll see how it goes. And I have one chunk that's really hard. I'm going to have to figure out how to get that softened down. The soil's pretty good. It was just very dry. Then I'm using some black gold, regular soil, potting soil. I'm putting some of that in my basket, my box, and I'll mix that all in. Like I said, I may need to add some more water. I will do that if I need to, probably off camera. I'm going to be filling up those little trays and then one container here, which I'm going to plant some herbs in. I put some compost down at the bottom. I put some compost in place down on the bottom of this container. I also made sure there were drainage holes at the bottom. The seedling mix will go on top. I will fill the container, both the big one and the little ones, about 3/4 of the way up, however big they are, with the mixture of potting soil and reusing potting soil. And then I will put the seed starting mix at the top. So the seeds will start out with seed starting mix, and as they grow and their roots get longer, they will go down into soil that has a few nutrients in it. I haven't decided if I'm going to add some fertilizer in there or not. I may. I will let you know. It's actually raining. Yay! We needed rain. We did. In here, I want to plant some cabbage. So I'm going to plant it along this row. That should give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cabbage plants. if they all come up. And we'll see what we've got here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is called early golden acre cabbage. And I will label this and put that right there. I'm not going to plant anything in the rest of this quite yet. In my big container over here, this one, I'm going to plant basil, just all kinds of basil, and I'm going to sow it fairly thickly. We've got Italian sweet basil, Fino Verde basil, Mamelo basil, and some dark purple basil. So after this was all watered in, I put both of the containers on a shelf where I had grow lights, and I will make sure that I keep everything moist and keep an eye on it so that hopefully we'll have some cabbage and some basil. The seedling mix will go on top. I will fill the container, both the big one and the little ones, about 3/4 of the way up, however big they are, with the mixture of potting soil and reusing potting soil. And then I will put the seed starting mix at the top. So the seeds will start out with seed starting mix, and as they grow and their roots get longer, they will go down into soil that has a few nutrients in it. I haven't decided if I'm going to add some fertilizer in there or not. I may. I will let you know. So why did I choose cabbage to plant, excuse me? Because we use quite a bit of cabbage during the winter. I like to make coleslaw, I like to make sauerkraut, I like to make various salads with it. It's just a handy vegetable to have. And excuse me, I usually don't have a whole lot of luck growing cabbage from seed. So I'm just hoping that I do have some luck. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? Anyway, none of the garden centers around here have any fall vegetables at all. Toward the end of July, everything disappears. I haven't been in there to know if they even have seeds still that you can buy. I'm not sure why they don't think people have fall gardens, but they don't. Never heard of such a thing, I guess. At least the people at Walmart in their garden center. What? People plant things this time of year? Yeah, well, I guess they're not in the know. And then our feed and seed supply, they would, but they don't have access to them for fall planting items. So that's just the way it is. If I want anything in the fall, I have to plant it myself. Then the basil is in a big pot, which I'm going to keep indoors. That's so that I have basil to eat and to cook with during the winter. I suspect it'll come up, or at least some of it will. That's my hope anyway. I'm hoping that as the days roll on, I will add some other kinds of vegetables to that flat where I put the cabbages. We'll see. I've been thinking about letting some of my ground rest for a while. I've noticed quite a few people giving their ground sabbaticals. And it's probably about time for me to let my ground take a sabbatical. That's kind of why I've been stocking up flower-wise on perennials. Things that should come back year after year, so that my work at taking care of them is minimal. That's the hope anyway. So I encourage you to watch the videos of numerous other people, homesteaders mostly, gardeners some, that have been planting fall gardens, and some of them have made videos about what kinds of veggies you can plant in your fall garden. I'll mention it a little, but a lot of them go into depth as to why and how, and I didn't feel like I should reinvent the wheel. But cabbage, Swiss chard, peas, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, which I don't usually plant. My husband likes them, but I'm not a big Brussels sprout fan. If I want some Brussels sprouts, I'll just buy some at the store that have already been grown and packaged up. It's getting to where more and more we need to be growing our own food. Things may become scarce. And I just like knowing that I haven't put any chemicals or anything on my food. I know what kind of fertilizers I use. I know what kind of water I use. I know what goes into planting them and babying them. And things that I buy at the store, even if it says organic, I hope and trust that it is. But you just never know. And I'm getting to be the age where I need to be careful what I put into my body. I need to make sure I'm keeping my immune system strong and healthy. I encourage you all to do the same. Enjoy the years of your life. Enjoy the people that you love. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So make the best of today. May the good Lord richly bless you. If you're planting a fall garden, may it be bountiful. And let's hope your summer garden was also. I know I will have some tomatoes here shortly. And I'm hoping a cucumber or two. And maybe some blackberries. It looks like they're finally starting to get ripe. We're at least 2 weeks behind where we should be for this time of year. So, enjoy the day. Make sure that whatever information you look up, that it's true. Seek out the truth. Whether it's about gardening, religion, politics, whatever it is. Make sure that what you're learning is true and not just someone's opinion. Until my next video, wishing you all the best. And as I said just a few seconds ago, may the good Lord richly bless you. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell, all those things that everybody tells you every time. You're probably tired of hearing it. So just go ahead and do it if you think about it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.